Hello my friends, I got a short gear review. I had a company reach out to me last week, a week before last, called TAC9ER and asked me if I would be interested in doing a review or at least give my opinion about their trekking poles. Of course, little did she know, I've been rocking these TAC9ERs all summer. They became my go-to trekking pole. So anyway, I'll tell you what I like about them, what I didn't like about them. The first thing I noticed, was interested in when I opened the box, I wanted to make sure they didn't have an L or an R. My Black Diamonds had an L or R. It drove me crazy because I could either carry them or I'm using them, and every time I'd go to use them, I'd have to check and make sure the left was in my left hand and the right is in my right hand. That's kind of silly, but honestly, it was a little job that I just had to do. You might not be the type that didn't matter. The poles were no different. I think it was just the way they threaded these things here. It's the only difference in the poles. But these can make no difference. Now I did put a piece of duct tape around this, not for any reason to designate left or right, just I always like a little piece, because I did have a lady on one of my hikes that the sole of a shoe came off, and I was able to use the duct tape and taped her up and got her out off the trail after about 1.5 miles. It lasted about 1.5 miles, so it's always nice to have a little piece of duct tape with you. The second thing was they tri-fold, and I had a little issue. Oh, once a year I go on a hike on Cumberland Island, which is flat, about a 25-30 mile hike, and I fold up my trekking poles and put them in my backpack and then just use them when I get to the campsite. But what interests me was this was a tri-fold, and this particular one, I had a little issue with it, and I'll explain to you. If you can see here, this little thing, you'd push it down, see how that goes in, and then you can put, but now if you notice, you see marks from where I'm trying to get it. Me and Mike cannot get it apart because I stored it in one piece. But anyway, so I suppose a trifold. Can't get this to trifold. In fact, I'm tempted to keep the new ones and give these away, because I noticed Mike, after his hike, he always folds them up, or either if they the kind that goes in, he puts them back together, and he don't have that issue. But I always stood them up in the corner. I'm not going to do that anymore. But anyway, these, I had a little issue here. See, once you had that snapped, you see right there how it snapped once this particular one, after it snapped, it would come down 1/2 inch, which meant every time it struck the ground, it would click. And I'm going through pop, 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 like that. I didn't like that, and and in fact, I was almost going to call them and ask them, or if they can tell me how to unstick this, that would be appreciated. But I got to looking at it, and actually what I found out was that this came off, and let's see, yeah, see this right here? Once that, see that right there? If you notice, I had to put another knot. See, there's 2 knots there. I just twist and put another knot, and then that actually solved the problem, so it don't click. Oh my goodness. I know you're wondering if this is the same video, and it is. What happened last week, I was showing you how I had repaired this. All right, third try. Third try. Like I say, you saw where I had repaired that by putting the second knot in it. But see, like that, now that fixed the click. Now I usually hike. This is my normal trekking pole height when I'm hiking, and it happens to be the same height that I use for my tent, my trekking pole tent. So I think that's why I have a tendency just to lean them up in the corner when I get home. There was no reason to break them down because I'm either carrying them or using them, and I need them for pitching my tent. It happens to be the same length. So anyway, as far as that clicking, they had a 1-year warranty that's recently been moved to a 5-year warranty, and I'm sure that would have been covered if I had called them and sent it back, but it was easy enough fix. So I don't have no reason not to recommend these. So I think if you get a pair and Jody sends me the discount code like she promised before I post this video, I'll put it in the description. But yeah, I have no issues with telling you that you'd be happy with these. So thanks for watching.